Hello guys, just a quick video. I'm just putting this together very quickly. It's a recommendation that I've got. I still have a few cases left, so if you're interested you need to get in touch with me ASAP please, because it is going very quickly. I secured a lot of it, but I've already spoken to quite a number of my existing clients. I haven't spoken to everybody yet, and I'm trying to, but given the time constraints and having to get this out, it's really difficult. So let me just run it past you, and apologies if I haven't been able to reach you, but please, you're welcome to call me on my handphone or my office, or you can ring me on WhatsApp. So if you need to get a couple of cases, or just message me an email. Let's talk about the market price. Typically they produce about 15,000 cases a year. So let's looking at the prices here. I'm ignoring these first two, Phillips wines in Hong Kong, Magnum, 6 bottles. Don't believe they're actually selling it more retail rather than actually in bond and for investment. So Warwick Spank and Jenks, you know, they post it on their website. I don't know how many cases they have available at this moment in time, but that's only one merchant and not as reliable as some of the others that are well known. If you look at Nichols and Perks, selling it at night. This is priced in euros, by the way, 952. 957, 967. These are half cases of 6 bottles. Okay, so I'm going to be quoting you in euros. The price below is actually US dollars, the one below that you see, 1,045 for that one. So this is interesting. The prices here, 950, I would say, is the sort of minimum price level. Working its way up to, if we look at the case of 12 bottles, we're looking at, this one is, I don't look at this company, Chateau Internet doesn't always give us genuine prices. Let me see, where is the 12 bottles? Here we go. 2,025 euros a case. 2025 IG Wines, Far Vintners. I know these guys have got the wine, I've done my research on them. My whole team researches these wines before they put them through to recommendation, and then I negotiate on the price. So 2025, and then that's half bottle price, 1,021. And then you see Grand Van have the wine at 2,052 and 2,108. Don't get mixed up when you look at these prices. You have to really notice, you have to look at the format. Don't get mistaken, half bottle. This is a Magnum, case of 3. So this is, you know, this is like a half case. When we talk about half case, we mean 6 bottles of the standard 75 centilitre bottles. I invest in 75 centilitre. I don't look at magnums, I don't look at half bottles. I try to keep our logistics as simple as possible. We're focused on price, we're focused on quality, we're focused on getting the right wine for investment, making a good return. That's our goal. So, you know, there's plenty of time for us to visit Bordeaux and drink these wines. So yeah, as you can see, there's a rough idea of the prices in the market there. I would say half case price cheapest is about 950, so 950 is 1,900. 950 is 1,900 case. What I'm quoting you, euros, yeah, euros. And then the full case price, which we saw, was 2,025 euros. Okay, so I am recommending it to you. This is the chateau, by the way. You can see they've got a beautiful cellar, very modern inside. Great artist. These are the pictures I wanted to show you. Beautiful inside. See the elephants, just typical of very Indian architecture. This goes back to 1811. So very beautiful. And it's like that right the way through the chateau. Next time I'm going to Bordeaux, if you're interested, you can come with me. Oh, these are our pictures that we have. I think there's some nice photos of the chateau. That's what we have saved in our from our visits. So price. Let's look at the price. Now, unfortunately, this is in GBP. Okay, so this is the wine I'm recommending to you. It's showing at 1,695 on our website in euros. Okay, that's per full case. Full case. I'm going to recommend it to you at 1,680, even though it's actually 1,695 on our website in euros. Okay, we are investing in this wine ourselves. That's the GBP price. So yeah, this is our back-end system. you know, lots of merchants in the market, even in our front-end portfolio, it's actually shot up 7% in the last couple of weeks. You know, when I was researching this and I started negotiating this wine, the prices in the market were these prices here that you can see: 1728, 1851, 1920, 1986, right? And that was the price, you know, a couple of weeks back when we started researching. And now when we start researching and look at some of the prices that you've just seen, 1840, 1908, 1920. So it's just, the price has gone up. That's it. And these are the market prices. I mean, this is an independent website. You know, I'm not looking at our website, so I'm trying to give you an independent view on the pricing so you can see for yourself. You can contact any of these companies you like. I would like to compare this to a Chateau Pavie, the 2010 vintage. It's got a similar point rating, so the wine that I'm recommending to you has on average 95 points to 97 from the wine critics. It's a 2018, so that means that 2018 vintages are they have a rating, a scale rating, 95 to 97 points. Okay, so it is basically the new score that they give when a wine is brand new, and therefore when they rate it again they will fix the rating on it. So the Pavie that I'm just mentioning to you, just to compare, has 95 points. Now bear in mind, this Cos D Estournel, when the critics rate it again for a second time, they may fix their rating at 95, but they can also fix it at 97. They can even give it 98 if it's better. Okay, but that's just, you know, that's how it works. So the Pavie 2010 has 95 points average, and it costs, you can see the price here in euros, 3,557. I would say Cult Wines have got the stock. Richard Keel have got the stock, 3,620. Okay, that's 118% more expensive than this wine that I'm recommending to you. So I would say, you know, the price of this Cos D Estournel, it has potential of doubling in value within 5 to 10 years easily. You know, it has that potential, definitely. So this is a picture of the chateau that they sent us. As you can see, it's a beautiful chateau. It's one of the best wines from the second cru class of 1855, the 1855 classification, which was created in 1855 by Napoleon III. He created different tables or categories of wines, first growth, second growth, third, fourth, fifth, and he itemized each wine into a category, and that's how it was determined. They made laws, and they created, laws around the production of these wines. One of the most important ones for us as investors is, of course, the fact that they can only produce a certain number of labels per vintage each year, and that depends on which classification of wine they're in. So that's really what makes these wines in demand. So they started making wine in 1811. This castle, you can see in the picture, it's got amazing architecture. It was inspired by India, because back then in 1811 they used to actually sell a lot of wine to India, and the owner used to go there quite frequently. So you can see that he's designed the castle. This is the winery itself in the vats. They have a very modern winemaking system, even though they keep the original architecture from 1811. The inside of the chateau, the winemaking process is really modern. They use some very interesting techniques, but you know, they're producing wines that can last 50 to 100 years. So you know, it's a beautiful wine. Got great style. Here's a good website you can look at, the Wine Cellar Insider. He writes some nice articles, talks a little bit about the history of the wine. This is the warehouse where we keep our wine. This is the guy that runs the warehouse with us. He's a great guy, and so they started selling. They were the first chateau to sell the wines, or the first brand to sell their wines into China when in 1995, and some actually say that's why their prices always appreciate so well. Some say that they were just lucky on their timing into China, but the thing is, we're noticing some big demand on this wine at the moment, and we are also noticing as a business that the Chinese market is very active at the moment in wine. As you know, oil prices dropped, a lot of the commodities are flat because the production around the world is slower, so investors are looking for things to invest into. Wine seems like the perfect fit for that. Stock market is sort of hit a peak, dropped, crashed. It's now gone back up a little bit, and it seems to have flattened out. It's probably going to start falling, or at least deteriorating, as we go on in the next few months, as the stock market realizes that things are going to take a lot longer to get back to normal, or at least improve in businesses that are on the stock market. So yeah, they're quite a forward-thinking chateau. Jean-Guillaume Prats, who actually left and went working for Louis Vuitton in 2012, he was the guy who installed their 100% gravity system in their cellars, which gives them some really interesting precision when they harvest the fruit. I should also mention to you, there's generations of cellar masters who maintain the tradition and the prestige of this wine. It's just, it has 100 hectares. It's 64 of the hectares have vines on them. The results of this 2018 are amazing. This wine will age at least 55 years on average. It's located in one of the greatest plots of Santa Steph, which is an appellation perfect for producing great wine. The opportunity is there. I've just got a few cases left, as I said. These are the recommendations I negotiate on. This is what I do best. So please get back to me ASAP. Just ping me a quick email. I'll confirm the order for you. If you're a new client, I can't guarantee it, but I'll try at least to offer you 1 or 2 cases if I have the stock available when you message me. But obviously we need to have a quick chat and just go through your expectations. And I always say to people, I don't like to take on new customers without having a conversation with you, without explaining to you this is for wine for investment. You should be looking at a portfolio of at least 100,000 and more. You should be looking to build that up. It doesn't warrant me to be able to give you a service if you buy 1 or 2 cases of wine. It's really hard for me. I don't make enough money. Our margins are so low. You can see why. Prices are cheaper than anywhere else in the world. And I could easily put 10% on this price and sell it to you like that, but I don't. I just don't do it. I don't do it because I know that you're buying for investment, and I know you want to make a return on investment. I'm the same. I'm an investor, so that's the whole point, right? So there you have it. I'm sorry this video took such a long time. I'm going to try and trim it down and cut it down as much as I can, but I do want to give you the facts. I just want to prove to you what we're doing here, what this is all about. And if you see this video and you're in a position, get in touch with me, add some of this to your portfolio. Thanks for watching. Take care.